synthesis essays. Ha ha ha, blah blah blah, 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 synthesis essays.
Welcome to this edition of the Synthesis Update, where we will be discussing the pros and cons of the evolution of technology in the school system. In order to get a proper idea of what technology is really all about, let's take it to Ivan, who's recently sat down with Steve Jobs in a one-on-one interview. Ivan?
Hello. I'm here with Mr. Jobs to discuss how his technologies can help our children in schools. Mr. Jobs, what does your technology have to offer the children?
Well, Ivan, our new Macintosh laptops have state-of-the-art capabilities that allow students in our schools to save thousands of documents, papers, spreadsheets, and put them in places that are very easy to find. Also, in such a digital format, they are much lighter and avoid the inconvenience of carrying around heavy textbooks. And then, best of all, research is made much easier with information just a handful of clicks away.
This is very informative. I hope it finds solution to problem. Thank you very much for being with us.
My pleasure.
For the motherland!
Thank you, Ivan. That was certainly informative, and your patriotism is inspiring. Here to talk with us about her take on the evolution of technology in schools is Esther Dyson. Hello, Esther. Welcome. Thank you for having me. So glad you're here. So, what do you have to say about the evolution of technology, and how can we stop this from going into the school systems and messing up our children?
Well, madam, to be quite frank with you, it's not only a social problem, but it's a mental one too. I like to refer to it as a kind of a mental diabetes. We and our students are being fed so much processed information every single day with video and audio. It's seriously going to mess up our kids' learning metabolism.
Very well said indeed. Now, here to refute your argument is a student from Houston Christian High School, Eric Hopper. So come, welcome, Eric.
Thanks for having me.
Hello.
Hello. Esther, have you ever considered the positive benefits of technology? Now, I do agree that excessive technology, as you described, could lead to defective learning metabolisms within our students, but technologies such as laptops that we use in my school environment can also be very useful to students' education. For example, while laptops may be a distraction, they are to me, they are to my classmate Sam in English, and although they may be that, they are also an excellent tool for different types of research, as different scholarly articles and databases are available online.
Excellent. Very excellent, both of you. Thank you for being an excellent argument and refutation on both sides. Well done, well done. Now it's time for our weekly segment, Proof Hour, where we look at people actually affected by the issue at hand. Today we'll be looking at Brittany Smith, a student from Empire High School, who recently switched totally to iBooks. Ivan sat down with her to see what it's really like to be a teenager in that situation.
Hello, Brittany. How do you feel about not having books in your school?
Well, it's like really cool because I don't really like carrying around all like my books because it just gets so heavy and stuff.
Alright. When was the last time you actually read a book?
Well, like I don't really read books that much because like it takes too much time, close parentheses.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. I think we've seen enough.
Well, that was certainly interesting. It really gives you insight. Anyway, our next guest here on the Synthesis Update is Stephen Johnson, author of Interface Culture, How Technology Transforms the Way We Create and Communicate. And he wrote that back in 1999. Stephen, can you tell us a little bit how you felt back then about technology and how you feel now about it?
Back then I couldn't even imagine writing without a computer. I'd already realized that I was destined to become a typer, not a writer. When I pick up a pen fortune cookie or something. I don't even know what to do with it. It just seems so hard to use. I mean, now, 11 years later, life has never been better. I use this computer for everything. Typing in Word, math in Excel, presentations in PowerPoint. It's the life, man. It's really the life.
What a pleasant idea. Here to refute that is Reagan Gilman, another student from Houston Christian High School. Welcome, Reagan.
Hello.
How you doing, bro?
Peace. Well, I think that, yes, technology can definitely help us. But at the same time, we can't just get rid of all hard copies, all textbooks, and all pens and pencils for that matter, because just the process of writing out your notes or writing math, for that sake, you can't get rid of that as part of learning. It's just a core part of learning, I believe.
Splendid. Well, that's all for this week's edition of the Synthesis Update. We've hoped you've formed some sort of opinion, because it's time to start writing.
Okay.
Is it recording?
Eric, do something funny. Giggles. This has been a Giggles production. That will be our